Okay, JK for the record, here with wealthification, ain't my favorite subject. We gonna be talking a little about CFI, like DeFi, centralized currency versus centralized currency. Okay, and you should know what centralized means, central banking system, regulated through government institutions and banks, versus decentralized. It's kind of like almost unregulated through central banks and governments to fall into a centralized system when you take it outside of the peer-to-peer blockchain and settlement and things of that nature. So, okay, what is digital currency? When I first got hip to what Bitcoin was and different coins and things, it was kind of headlined under digital currency mode, which is all encrypted, right? Encryption is, let's trace pretty much cryptographic, right? Okay, that being said, we're going to talk about CBDC, central bank digital currency. What is that? Do you have an idea what's going on? I think you do. Well, what's going on is, central banks around the world, which are controlled through the international banking family, houses like the IMF and the World Bank in disguise for, regulated currency and lending countries money and things of that nature. Pretty much, majority all of them, can't speak about China, but so far, so it's pretty much what they're getting ready to do over here in our part of the world, Western, is they getting ready to, per se, get ready to, not put together, but they've been working on this behind the scenes for a while. And I can't go into details and really discuss things there because it'll be more of a theory. And I won't give you a theory, but I'm gonna give you an idea of what can happen. So under this, it's more of a government control. So what's going on is when they launched this currency like China did, it takes all the power away from the people, which all the power took away from the people in 1933. You took the gold standard away. So a central currency been around because took the gold standard out, you have no more substance. And in 72, you took it off the international gold. You see what I'm saying? So it been a central, to me, a digital currency. You ask me, it just was computer ledgers from bank to bank. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no transfer, it's just one ledger to other ledgers that would just offset the bookkeeping, right? But what could happen is this. First of all, I'm gonna ask you one question. Are you prepared for this currency? And I'm not here to try to scare anybody like some people bring this type of information to the people. Nah, we gotta find solutions to work around. So if you ain't been into your study with what cryptocurrency was, you need to get into it. So the more you understand cryptocurrency, you can understand how to balance this centralized currency, right? So that's why I got here DeFi, but these guys that create these systems, and every time they try to put regulation right, they create another DeFi system. They run circles on the government head. A lot of these, we look at as geeks. That's why you keep seeing certain individuals that create these systems been coming up daily lately because they're a threat to the government, right? Because they create these systems and everybody get on bandwagon and start transferring money, less tax, less everything. And central banks hate that because now they can't regulate the money that's transferring around for different purposes, right? So that's why I say CFI was centralized. So these are main three things I'm gonna talk today about. How you would spend your money. So now it would come to a point where how you would spend your money. So mean like you gonna have so much time to spend this money, they're saying, right? So when you buy certain things, you're gonna be limited to how you use this money and everything, which is kind of insane, you know what I'm saying? But this is where we at. And when people speak on the one world order, people don't know it's just more and more agendas got to keep expanding the one world order, because the one world order been came, whether you want to accept it or understand what's happening, right? So next thing, all privacy will be eliminated. So all your privacy that you think you have right now is going to be gone, right? So whatever the privacy you may have still, it's going to be wiped away, because what regulates you is the fiat currency, how you use it. That's what regulates everybody. That's what creating the tax and everything else. Okay, 3, expiration date. That currency have to be spent. So it's got an expirational date they're saying too. And I believe that the project is under I won't lie, it's Franklin. It's under one of the so-called founders of the Constitution. They got a package. Not a package. They got a presentation I came across a while back, and that's the coded language they're using. Because they sit down with all these powerful men and tech gurus, not tech giants, and these techies, you could say, that they need to help build it, that's under the project they use it. So eventually I want you to be prepared that what could happen in America, just like what China doing. And China, so it's so crazy in China, because now if I follow you on social media, my credit score could be valued off, or not valued, it could be looked at high or low, because me and you is friends on social media. So over here, it's just a different fight with trying to really put this out. And I'm not saying I don't think they're going to do it. I'm not going to say they're going to do it. But if they put this digital currency out, this CBDC, we have to be prepared to understand. Just like in third year, took the substance away and came back with a fiat currency, which was a legal tender versus lawful, was backed by your gold back then. And it was doomsday, but the economy still moved, just moving no substance, right? So we just got to be prepared for this. These stable coins and the so-called, currency that's backed by, the US dollar and the euro and all these, it's going to be backed by the so-called fiat, but it won't be a decentralized currency like how Bitcoin came and brought a wave of new currency. Ethereum was built for other applications, and every coin and token had a different purpose for what it was doing. So I'm just here to talk about it. They just pretty much the principle of this subject is CBDC, central bank digital currency, issued by the central banks. That's called, not the commercial banks out the way. You're gonna be dealing directly with the central bank itself. And how this gonna work, because they was all put in place by the central bank family that took control of commercial banks for different purposes, regulating them. So that's the part that's ironic to me, because I can't understand why would they do that either, but I understand economically why, and to have more control and more power over what they've been doing for centuries. It makes sense, right, on an economic scale and on a monetary side. So we're just, telling you again, wealthification, that don't be surprised that this one day our traditional currency that we know, traditional currency, a fiat central bank currency that been issued, that been regulating the whole economy, keeping it as a $27 trillion on national debt. Nope, that it could just transform into this. That's going to be 10 times worse, but 10 times better if you understand how to monopolize the system later.